Hello, my name's Natasha and I run Exquisite Hair and Beauty Salon based here in London. Today I'm going to talk to you about if you're wanting to open your own salon and you're thinking about names that you could use. There are three fundamental routes that you could take when deciding on an appropriate name for yourself or for your business. Now, the first of this could be your own name. That's very unique to you. So for example, you could name your salon, in my case it could be called Natasha's Salon, or whatever your name might be, you can name it your first name or you can name it your last name. So that's very popular and it's very timeless because you find that it's your name and that's it. If you look at big chain salons like Vidal Sassoon or Tony and Guy, if you think about it, it's their own names. And that name stands the test of time when it comes to branding because it's unique to you. The second thing, or the second way that you could decide on a name is if you want it to be like a storytelling kind of name. So for example, you know, there are many salons where you can think about the whole experience of what a customer would be going through. And you could name your salon according to the nature of the business. So for example, you could say the Transformation Salon, or the Transformation Studio, or, you know, something like Refine and Shine. Because in a sense, emotionally, that's what they are doing. That's what customers are doing. They're coming into you to pamper themselves, to feel good. So you could name your salon under the name of the experience of what the customer is having. And that's really, really popular. And you find that there's a lot of people that go down that particular route. Now, the other way, and I would say it's probably the third way that you could look at deciding on a salon name, is the premium type of names. Now, these premium type of names are names such as, like my salon business, Exquisite Hair and Beauty Salon. It's more premium. You know, we're talking about the signature cuts. The name alone lets you know what the experience could particularly be. And so when you are thinking about opening your salon, or when you are opening your salon and you're really considering a name, it's so important to decide on the different types of avenues that you want your brand to represent. Some people might like the idea of their name, but don't want their name branded everywhere. Others may take a different view and actually like the idea of their name being out there. That's their brand. Tony and Guy, Vidal Sassoon, you know, all of these brands that are named after them. And like I said, you know, it doesn't always have to just be the first name. It can also be the last name. So if your name is Sarah Jane, it could be Jane's Studio, or Jane's Salon, or Jane's Beauty Room. Or, you know, if your name is Jessica and then your last name is Edwards, it could be, again, Edwards Salon Studio. You know, so there's different variations that you can create when using a name as your branding for your salon or your beauty business. And then going back to the second option, storytelling is so powerful because without saying your actual name, you are letting the brand itself give potential customers the feeling of what to expect. The Transformation Studio. rise and shine, or feel good, look good. You know, these are the kind of names, and these are the type of where you're actually feeling the name, so you know what to expect. And these storytelling names are extremely powerful when it comes to marketing, because then with that, when you're creating your marketing strategy, the name alone, you can work the emotion around it, so a customer feels and has an expectation of what to expect when they come to your beauty room or your salon. And then finally, going back to more premium names and more premium brands, these again are very, very powerful, because what you're finding here is that the expectation level is high. So for example, exquisite hair and beauty salon is obviously what my salon is called. And the name alone gives you the actual expectation of you're going to be having a premium exquisite service. Now, that's not saying that the other brands, the other salon names are not branded to an exquisite standard. It just means it projects a different type of feeling and approach. So I do hope that those three key elements when deciding on a name for your salon helps you and gives you a sense of direction as to what type of name or what type of road you'd like to go down when choosing a name, because each of the three are all very, very popular and stand the test of time. So one is not greater than the other. It just depends on what business branding you want to put out there. So I hope this has been very helpful to you. Please please subscribe, and please let me know what you would like me to talk about next in the hair and beauty business. Thank you so much for listening.